Hi everyone, what I got for you today are Milk Makeup's new blushes. I got all 4 shades and I'm going to put them on my face for you. So let's get started. It's really tiny compared to other liquid blushes that I've seen. This is 0.28 ounce or 8 milliliters. It applied very nicely and evenly. Pretty quick. Now I did try to apply it with a finger earlier and the application was not even, so I definitely would not recommend using your fingers to apply these. So it is a super creamy blush. It is not very liquidy, it's actually quite creamy and a little bit greasy. Let's see how much we can build it up. A little more. Because it's a little bit greasy, it actually gives you a nice glow to your face. Okay, I was able to build that up. It's starting to look like a big mess. Greasy type of formula where like you can kind of see that it's sitting right there on top of your skin. It might be really good for winter time. So if you try to build it up, it might feel a little bit thicker on your face. Let's try out this very red looking one. This is the shade Teleport. Actually looks coral. One bright one. Beautiful. Ooh, I can see a little bit of texture here though. But from far away, it has a very glowy smoothing effect. Close up, you can definitely see the texture on my skin. It doesn't smooth it out close up, but from far away, where you would be far enough from another person, it provides a really beautiful, glowy, even look. So it's like if you apply these blushes, you're not gonna need a highlighter. It gives you a really nice, natural glam even. Kind of like natural, but also a little bit glam. Somewhere in the middle, which is quite nice. I'm gonna clean off my face and we're gonna try 2 more. Okay, so next one is not coral, it's actually red. So let's see how this one looks. And the just tiny dots. I feel like if you use little, the application was not super even. You can see a little patch here. Yeah, because it's so creamy, and if you use a little bit, then it's harder to blend it out. A little bit of a different product, whereas the other liquid blushes that I have are a little bit more liquidy, so they're easier to apply when you use a little bit. But when it comes to this one, because it's so thick, when you use just a little bit, it's harder to spread. If something is this creamy, it's better off in a round container where it's actually a solid, like these Milani blushes, because they're creamy but they are in a solid form. You can actually apply these evenly, whereas a liquidy, very thick, creamy blush is hard to blend out. Let's see if I try to use more, how it looks. Like this one is pretty dark. It's too dark. As you can see, when I use a whole bunch, it applies very nicely and evenly. But if your skin is lighter, then this much is not gonna work. For the last one, this one is called Beyond. Ooh, but why is this a little bit more liquidy? I don't know. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to put powder on it to kind of see if I can set it and lighten it at the same time. It does matte down pretty nicely with a powder, but you might need to use a lot of powder to lighten it. Try applying the red one again, but I'm gonna mix it in with something. So I'm gonna use this random pore minimizing serum that I probably got in some box. And I'm gonna mix it in with the blush to see if that helps. A drop of that. Here's a drop of the red. That's it. Let's mix it up. I guess I used too much serum because it's like super light, but it did apply pretty nicely and evenly, so. But it worked. Yeah, so if you already got it and it's dark for you, and if you don't mind doing that extra step of mixing it with a clear moisturizer or clear serum, then that is something you can do, and it applies very nicely, evenly. All right, okay, so there you have it. The 4 shades. Most of the shades are actually quite dark, which is going to make it not so practical for someone with a lighter skin. And if you don't mind combining the blush with a clear serum and then applying it, then I guess it's fine. But if you want to be able to just take it, pick it up, apply it on your skin, most of them are going to be too dark. And if you try to use a little bit, then it does not blend nicely. So a little disappointed in these. I'm probably not going to reach out for them because they are too dark. I think the ColourPop and the Flower Beauty ones were pretty nice. But it's a little bit disappointing because the end look is really nice and even and glowy, so maybe it is worth it to make it work because the finished product on your face looks beautiful. But as far as I can tell, I can only use one shade. As far as I can tell, this is the only shade I can use. This is the Infinity shade. So if your skin is lighter than mine, you're gonna have some trouble with these blushes. But this one worked out, mixing it with something else. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you like the video, hit that like button too. Thank you. Bye.